am Dion with Chalk Couture. I'm an independent leading designer, also with Coffee Chalk with Dion. I'm just going to share this over to my VIP group. If you are not in my VIP group and you would like to check out any kind of sales or special deals, anytime there's like new product release, I always announce it in my VIP group first. And there is a mini bundle in there as well if you're interested to try Chalk Couture. If you've never seen Chalk Couture or you're interested in checking it out, type VIP in the comments, or there's a link up in the description above. And you can, yeah, I know the lighting. I need lighting, Bill. Get me some lighting. I don't have any studio lighting, so I'm really dark, but this is what you're looking at anyway, so it doesn't matter what I look like. We are going to be doing a chalkboard sign in the Farmhouse tile, and we're actually going to be using 3 transfers. The Farmhouse tile, the Welcome Star tile, and Make Yourself at Home. It's all going on this one sign. Make Yourself at Home. Okay? I've already fuzzed this transfer. I had it out earlier, so I wanted to redo it and reuse it. So we're going to use this again. So I'm actually ready to apply this to my board. So I'm going to take the fuzzing towel off. I got this cool board from a cool store. I've already waxed it because it isn't a Chalk Couture surface. Just gonna slide it underneath, and we're going to get this as centered as best we can on the board. So I am going to stand up so I can get this centered. This is our Farmhouse tile. It's really cool. And we're just going to lay this on and try to center it as best I can. That looks pretty good. Before I press down. Now you just have to rub in the area where you're going to chalk because you don't want any bubbles. And since this is a non-Chalk Couture surface, I don't want to like burnish it down to my board too much, but I am going to pull this way. Where's my big squeegee? I'm going to pull it into these corners. And I'm not really very concerned about the corners because the corners are going to be hard for the paste to get in there if the transfer doesn't stick all the way into the corner. You know, I like a distressed look on anything like this, any kind of this decor. I think it looks more authentic if it's distressed. So I'm just moving it, making sure I don't have any bubbles. I'm using the back end of my squeegee just to get this into these corners. Okay, I'm just pressing that in as best I can, like I said. And we'll go from there. It may not be perfect. Oh shoot, I already see a piece of fuzz that's not supposed to be there. Right here. Piece of fuzz or something. Where was that? Maybe it's on the surface. I don't know what that is. Well, that part may not come out. Oh, that's a piece of fuzz. Usually you like wet your finger, you can grab the little fuzzy. If it has a little too much fuzz, you can just grab it with a little wet finger. I gotta push this all back down again. I'm just trying to get that sticking down. All right. That looks really good. So now I'm gonna take my Storm. It's a darker gray that we have. And I'm going to give it a quick stir. And I'm going to take some paste and just go along the top. I need a lot for this board, so you know what? I don't really like that one. It's not soft. I'm just going to take this paste. It's not sticking in the corner, and we're going to go down from the top. I'm going to try to leave it a little thick because I don't want it to dry out on me. Let me get a little more paste. Now it does look like I'm using a lot of paste, but it's all going to go back. It's all going to go back in that jar because I'm not going to actually use it all. I just don't want it to dry on my surface or in my silk screen while I'm working with it. I'm trying to go down pretty quickly and work this through the board, through the screen, down the board. And I'm probably getting this up the edge, but it's okay. Just gonna get this on. Like I said, I know it's thick right now, but 90% of this paste is gonna go back in my jar. I just don't want it to dry out. All right, whatever it is, I'm gonna start taking off, and all of that's gonna go back. And I really didn't want to go up the side, because I know I just did, but I'll try not to go up the side again like that, because I know I just got storm paste all over the side, and I just see one area I missed. I'm going to take some paste, see about getting it in there. And I'm just going to try to get any of these harsh lines out. I know there's going to be some bubbling and stuff, but it's okay. I don't mind at all. What a mess I just made. All right, here we go. I'm going to lift this up. I know the edges are going to have some bubbling. There's really not a whole lot I can do. That looks so good. The main portions of it are amazing, and the edges are just slightly distressed a little. There's one big bleed, but I can still correct that. I'm gonna go wash my transfer real quick, because you do want to wash them fairly quickly, so just hang on tight. I'll be right back. Let me dry my hands because they're all wet. We're gonna run a dryer over this, and then I'm gonna fix that bleed. It came out pretty good. I'm really surprised. I thought it might get worse. I got some chalk paint up the side, but I can clean that up too. Now this is not my design. I saw someone else do something similar, not the exact same thing, but similar. I'm doing different colors. They had a much nicer board, but I did wax this board first. I'm live, what's up? Did you take out the garbage?
Okay.
What's that? Did you take out the garbage?
Okay, that's on list.
I don't know, and the dishes.
Dishes, garbage, and what else?
But I think that's it. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't think right now. I'm doing this.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Sorry. So I'm gonna just close this paste up. Just because you don't want your paste, especially like the old paste, because I have, this is an old formula paste, so it can dry out. So you don't want to leave it sitting out. I always spray a little of our distilled water, not our distilled water, but I use our fine mist sprayer because it gives a nice light spray in the paste to keep my paste hydrated. The new colors, this is one of the new formula paste. You have to add some water occasionally, but not nearly as much as with the old formula paste. But I have mostly old formula still, so I have about 6 new formula, no, more than 6. Maybe 10 new formula. But I have so much of the old, I want to use it up. So now I'm going to fix this bleed. I'm going to just take some regular water. I also have a regular water spray bottle I keep by. I'm going to use this Q-tip. And this bleed right here, pretty big. I'm just going to get that off and try to go slow because I don't want to nick into the design. And actually, I'm going to use my detail tool, which I almost forgot. This is our detail tool, and this has a mini or a micro squeegee on the end that's very flexible and a hard point here. So we can use this tool here, and we can actually, it's better to do this than what I started to do. Scratch it off dry. Then you can blow it off to the side of your space. And there is, you know, there's some bleeding around, but it's okay. It's a big transfer. It's a lot. But don't be afraid of them. They're not going to bite you. Just try them. Sorry, I got kids. They're loud. I think this is actually still wet. But some of that is going to be covered anyway. So we are going to dry this a little bit more because it still does seem a bit wet. If you're coming in to check it out, please say hello. And if you're watching the replay, type #replay and say hello in the comments. If you're watching the replay, there's a red live button over my head. All right, we're gonna set this off to the side a minute, and we're gonna do another part. We're gonna be using one of our tags. I have the twine taped to the back of one. And we're going to just, I wrote that right in the water. And I'm going to, I'm first going to sand this and distress it up even more. So I'm just gonna get some of that brown, because this is one of our Chalk Couture tags, called a mini tag. Comes in a pack of 6. I do have the cart description. There's a cart link with all the stuff I'm using up in the description above. That will show you everything that I'm using today as far as this stuff, product, and some of the tools, if it's Chalk Couture. But actually, I don't think I linked the tools. I always forget to link all the tools. So we're just gonna distress this up. I want some of the brown to come through, because these tags are like white. And I want more of the brown to come through. I think I need a new, there it goes, it's starting to come through. I need a new sander. I can get this at Dollar Tree. Just want to get this nice and distressed. All right, I'm going to use black chalk paste, and we're going to wax this because it is wood. You do want to wax porous surfaces. Just grab a little towel. I'm just going to put a little bit of wax, and I always do it in the grain of the wood. I don't go against the grain. You just need a little bit. This is surface wax. This is a Chalk Couture product. There we go, straight up. And my transfer. I keep all my transfers in a binder, so that's what this is, but they don't come with that on it. I have to add that. This is the Welcome Star tile, and we're just going to be using the word welcome on our tag here. And then you want to hold your squeegee 90-degree angle to remove your paste. And try to remove more lightly than you put it on. This way you don't leave harsh lines in your design. All right, so there's our little welcome. I've already distressed that. We're going to set that off to the side. All right. I am going to, now some designers do this and some don't, but I am going to put home down here, and I'm going to probably lightly wax the chalk area because I don't want my chalk to pull up, and it is a newer transfer. I've not used it before, and I just want to make sure that where I'm placing it doesn't get pulled up. I'm just doing a light coat of wax right here. All right. Again, using our surface wax. And there's no odor on that wax either. It's great. I know mint wax smells terrible. So I'm just going to glide this on here and place it toward the bottom. See how close I am. I think that looks good. And I'm going to press down in the areas that I'm going to chalk. I'm hoping that the white paste will shine through with me, show up really well over this. So I'm going to put this paste on here. Again, I'm going to just leave it on a little thick at first because I am putting it on top of chalk too. So just put it on a little thick, get all the silk screen, and then we're going to take it off. Okay, now I want to do, oh, I forgot to pick out ribbon, sugar. I want to add a wreath. I have something just simple like this, which I kind of don't like, but I also, well, I kind of do and I kind of don't. I don't know. And then I have, like this one looks more full, but I also would want to paint this a little bit too prior to putting it on. Put a ribbon on it, wrap the ribbon, and do a bow. I forgot to pull out ribbon because I am very late tonight because I didn't get on soon enough. And this is the perfect spot because there's an opening here. Some of this is not, like, it's not a very full wreath, but it was really cute and I like using greenery. But I'm going to put a bow here and wrap some ribbon around it, bring it around back, and then put a bow. And that's my project for tonight. And thank you, Marie. I appreciate it. Kids can just be so crazy, and I'm trying to ignore it. Oh, I forgot my tag. I want to put my tag on the side so it actually says welcome home. I will finish this up. Once I pick a ribbon out, I have to find ribbon, and I'll post a picture in the VIP group and on my business page so you can all see. So it'll say welcome home. Thank you guys for hanging with me tonight. Oh my goodness, what a night. This is like craziness. I am so sorry. If you're not in my VIP group, there is a link up above in my description. And I also have information in there about our Club Couture, which is a monthly subscription program. It's $19.99 a month US, $26.99 a month Canadian. It's only a 3-month subscription, but you do get an exclusive transfer. This is the Club Couture transfer for this month, and it says, "What if I fall? Oh, but my darling, what if you fly?" So that's our current Club Couture transfer. And you only have a couple more weeks to grab that if you're interested. And then next month's Club Couture is a lemon theme, which is really cute. It's I think it says, I don't have it in front of me, I think it says something like something Grove on it, and it has lemons on it. And so lemons are really super popular for summer. So it's a really cute transfer. So thank you guys again for hanging out. And I'm gonna finish this up, add the bow, put this on, and I will post a picture on my pages. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.